Return the $25,000 you took or get out for good, Mom said, with my brother. They called me cheap labor with a wedding ring, and my wife stood right there, smirking. That moment didn't just break me, it forged something new. Something far more dangerous. The air in Robert and Susan's living room buzzed with drunken laughter and the clinking of glasses for Chloe's birthday. But I wasn't celebrating, I was leaning against the kitchen counter, sweat still stinging my eyes from a bathroom repair, trying to disappear. I just spent the first hour of the party, my own wife's cousin's birthday, sweating in a tiny, dusty bathroom, fixing a light. Robert cornered me about the second we walked in. When I finally came downstairs, not a soul noticed I was gone. I felt invisible, just another piece of furniture. Then I heard Robert, loud enough for half the guests to hear, "Ethan? Oh, he's not family. He's just cheap labor with a wedding ring." A few chuckles. My blood ran cold. Cheap labor with a wedding ring. That phrase echoed, louder than the music. My gaze snapped to the couch where Olivia sat beside him. She wasn't laughing, not outright, but she wasn't frowning either. Just a tiny, knowing smirk. Like it was an inside joke she was proud to be in on. Something inside me cracked. Not a loud, dramatic break, but a silent, irreversible shift. Like realizing the chair you've sat on for years was always broken, you just finally felt the wobble. I didn't say a word. I didn't confront anyone. I drained my soda, walked back in, pretending I heard nothing. Olivia smiled, leaned into my side like everything was fine. I smiled back, but inside, I was already gone. The next weekend, I made sure they all knew it. Not from me, but from her best friend, Sarah, via a photo of me lounging at a resort next to Olivia's boss, David. And that was just the beginning. The strange thing was how easily I acted normal afterward. Muscle memory, I guess. I kissed Olivia goodnight, watched a movie, said I was tired, though I barely slept. All night, I replayed that smirk, the smug curve of her lips as Robert turned me into a punchline. Not a nervous laugh, not a fake chuckle to defuse tension, just that knowing smirk, the kind you give when you believe something is true. That image haunted me more than the insult. I held my tongue. I wanted to see if she'd apologize, admit it was wrong, even defend me. But the next morning, she acted like nothing happened. Made coffee, then asked if I could check Kevin's jammed garage door. I nodded, said I'd see. I didn't say, "Your dad called me cheap labor last night," while you smirked like it was true. I just sipped my coffee, told her I'd check my schedule. That's when it hit me, I wasn't a husband. I was a tool, a resource, a convenient utility. To be summoned, borrowed, put away without gratitude. That week, I started watching, really watching. And once that mental floodgate opened, I couldn't unsee it. Susan always introduced me as Handyman Ethan, never my son-in-law, never Olivia's husband, always with a little laugh, like it was a charming nickname. But it was a label. A category. I wasn't a person to them. I was a walking wrench, with a bank account they didn't have to drain. And don't miss the twist bottom left, full story.